Hey guys, as you can probably tell from the title, I am making the Bad Batch Echo before the Bad Batch releases, so this probably isn't going to be 100% accurate. Not that anything I do ever is. But I'm going to, I've seen other people do this on Instagram. I'm going to try and give it my own kind of flair, if you want to say that right. Um, you'll see what I mean by that later on if I stick to the ideas I have. But first off, I always start with what you need. You need Commander Bly, and then this big boy right here. This is K2SO. As you can see, mine's all fucked up, which is why I'm using him. Otherwise, I probably would have just 3D printed a new arm. And if you didn't, spoiler alerts, by the way, if you didn't know, Echo loses his arm, basically. So what you're going to start off doing with this Commander Bly is you're going to take off his arm and his pauldron and his helmet. And you might be wondering, oh, why do I already have those parts? Well, it's because I already did it. I know. I thought I already recorded this part. I checked and I didn't, so this is going to be fun. But next, the thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take this helmet and you want to, this is going to be hard to show. Hold on. I'm going to instead use this guy. You're going to want to take the helmet on this guy, right? And you want to sculpt over the visor parts to make it like a thin one-line visor, kind of like on the Phase 3 clones in Legends. So, and after you do all that, you're going to want to paint it. You want 3 different shades of gray. One of them can be black, if you want it that way. This is the gray I use. I just add white to it to change the color. That's actually really useful. I bought it thinking it was black, but it wasn't. And now we have where I currently am. So, as you can see, there's other parts to the visor, or the helmet, that you want to sculpt. So, in the show, in some shots, not all of them, it looks like he has, his thing up here, but it's all shaved down. So what I interpreted that as, and what many other people do, because of the concept art, is just 2 lines sculpted and then the meat down here, like right there, like kind of like how it here. I can bring him up here. I'm not stupid. Well, yes I am. There you go. Now you can see the helmet way better. Now I'm not done painting him, as you can see by the unpainted parts of him, clearly. And his legs might look wet because I'm just painting his legs now. But I also took off his belt, which you also need to repaint, so just keep that in mind. I'm kind of stupid in this part. I forgot that there wasn't a confirmed design for Echo yet, just what we see in the trailer, which, trust me, I screenshotted everything for this, and it was not much. It's kind of, and he's also kind of blurry, because he's kind of in the background a little bit. As you can see, I did 3 different types of gray here. I think I'm going to repaint the middle part of the helmet. Why? Stop focusing on my hand, stupid. But as you can see, I have light gray there in the middle. This is supposed to be a different color gray right there. Then you have the dark gray up here. This is also supposed to be the dark gray, but it doesn't have a line. It doesn't look like it. So that's why I'm going to repaint this middle part to be just a little bit lighter. Also, I put red right there in the middle. I'm not sure why, but most people are doing that, so I did it too, because I'm a follower. I also gave the hint of a mouthpiece there as well, with the lighter gray I used. So, On the rest of them, I basically am doing all one color besides this middle part right here. I'm gonna do darker shade, which is like how it is. I'm also going to be giving him red stripes down his torso. I'm just not at that part yet, so there you go. And besides that, that is pretty much all I've done so far. Sorry about starting yet another custom halfway through making it. I don't know why I do that. I'm just dumb, I guess. I don't know what my problem is. I just realized like halfway through making this, I'm like, oh, maybe recording it would be a good idea, huh? Anyway, on to the next clip. He's probably gonna be all painted up. I don't think I'm gonna get the belt done or the comma yet, but I'm gonna be starting on his arm next, I'm pretty sure, so if you like that, you can stick around. Okay, hey, so I'm about to do the robotic arm. As you can see, I cut off the peg right there with just a Dremel. Also, I cut off K2SO's arm right there, just at that seam that you saw. And then I cut off the bottom part. You'll actually see that there was a line right there that I just cut from that worked out perfectly for me. And now I'm just going to glue this arm onto here in the best possible direction that it looks good and also functions the best. So I'm going to do that like right now. Okay, that didn't actually take very long at all. The best location that I found to put it is right there. You see the white stripes, you want that on the outside. It has a swivel under that part, and so you can actually move it from side to side if you want to. But besides that, I also finished up painting. I forgot to mention that. As you can see, that torso under the armor is darker than the top piece. That's intentional. Also, it doesn't come out well, but on the knee pads, the line right there is also painted in that darker color, but again, it doesn't come out very well. It's more like it seems more like gradual, even though it shouldn't be, but whatever, I'm not a scientist. I'm pretty sure that you guys didn't see, I painted on the red lines. So on this left arm here, you only want the shoulder pad and the lower arm. I looked through the trailer footage, that looks like how it is in the show, is like that. And also on this side, obviously just the shoulder pad, and then the arm is just robotic. No paint needed unless you want it a different color, which I will be painting it a different color. More of a, actually I can show you, it's more metallic, like a metallic black, almost. I'm not, gunmetal, I guess, is what you would call it. But yeah, other than that, I also tried to repaint the head. It didn't turn out as good as I hoped it would look. Like, the line, again, it more seems like a gradual fade than anything else, really. But, yeah, other than that, he's looking pretty good so far, not gonna lie. Looking way better than I thought he would, that's for sure. Also, I've never took off the belt before, but that was a good decision on my part, so if you might want to think about doing that if you want to. So, other than that, move on to the next clip, and I will be right back in a sec. Okay, hey, I'm back. Look at that, I'm back. It's only been a couple seconds for you. So I haven't painted his arm yet at all, but I have... Hold on. I probably should have set this up before I started recording. I have added a little thingy for him right there, like the thing he had, and again, this is fully articulated. There's a swivel on it. That's the beauty of the K2SO. He's super articulated, still full range of movement here, even though I glued it to the shoulder. So, yeah, like I said before, I am adding a bit of my own little ideas to him, even though they might not be accurate. Like his comma, I'm pretty sure is all black, but I don't know how well you're gonna see it. My camera's a hard time focusing. Come on. There you go. Kind of. Even on the black, it's kind of faded, but I like how subtle it is. That's heavy in Arabesh, and that's the symbol that Echo and Fives got after Heavy died, and he kept it with him until the Citadel, obviously. And then this side, I put Fives 5, and then his symbol is up here. So I put that on him. Hold on. I put that on there because it felt like something Echo would do. After Heavy died, he made the Heavy shrine on his armor. I assume he would want to keep that, and then after he found out Fives died, he would, get something to honor him or something. I don't know. It just made sense to me, but other than that, those are the only 2 updates right now, and I will put those on and get back to you. Hey, welcome back. It's been 2 seconds for you. It's been an entire day for me. It is actually, Thursday, and today, the Snyder Cut released. So I just watched that. 4-hour movie. Literally a 4-hour movie. I liked it. I really did. Way better than the first Justice League movie, I'll tell you that much. I really hope that they pick all those guys back up again because of that movie. It was pretty good. I always wanted to see Ben Affleck in a solo Batman movie, which it kind of teased at in that movie I just watched. It's kind of weird. If you haven't watched it, go watch it yourself. It's pretty cool. Not gonna talk any more about that, because as you can see right in front of you, I painted up Echo. I put the thing back on him, his belts on him. As you can see, there's silver scratches all over him, and white detail paint, so let's go over that real quick. So let's start over here at his arm. His arm looks like it's all scratched up and silver showing through in the trailer, so that's what I did over here. And on the Bad Batch, their armor's all scratched up and stuff. I don't think it's nearly as scratched up on the figure like it is in the show, so I may have added a little more detail than the actual Bad Batch figures actually have. But as you can see, I made silver scratch right there on the breastplate, under here, on his ammo patches, going down onto the knees and legs. So scratches just everywhere. I might have spilled some silver paint on there, but I don't think it looks too bad. Actually, I was just looking at that and I was thinking, actually it looks like there's silver right there. It actually looks like his arm right there is actually silver in the show. I did that completely by accident, so if that's actually true, I'm a psychic genius and you all need to bow down to me because I'm your new god. But if that doesn't happen, forget I ever said that. So I painted on the white skull, same kind of skull he had at the end of season 7. And the same as the Bad Batch skull, obviously. There has only been, believe it or not, only 2 other people have tried this custom, so I'm kind of part of a club now. The PP something, like, PPBE, I think it is. But in one of their interpretations of it, Deathwatch Domain, go check him out on Instagram. He put the 99 symbol up here. I didn't feel like it went up there. It looks like there might be something up there, but I don't think it's the 99 symbol. So I put the 99 symbol on the shoulder pad, like where the other Bad Batch members have it. You can't really see a good shot of Echo's shoulders in the trailer, so that's completely on whim. I have no idea if that's actually true. This entire front part could all be red for all I know. I just assume it's stripes, you know, like the normal Echo. I also, one more thing, before, on the other Echo, or not Echo, what am I thinking of? ARC Trooper Jesse. On the ARC Trooper Jesse, I used, what's it called? Come on, Blaine, I just started recording, you have to work. I used a zip tie, that's what this is. It's a zip tie. I used a zip tie to kind of make the detailing for his straps on his waist. For this, I used a black bendy wire that I got in our, what was it, our new TV, no, our soundbar set. This came in and I was looking at it and I was like, oh, you know what? That might actually be of some use to me right now. So, I used that for his straps. It works pretty good. Again, I don't know if I showed you this. I don't think I did. I think the last thing I filmed was showing you the paint detailing on the comma. That's what it's called, the comma. Another thing is I forgot, so shut up. So that is pretty much Echo. That's all I think needs to be done on him. If he's different in the show, I'm sure Hasbro's gonna make their own figure, so I don't need to change this one at all. But yeah, I just want to give a quick overview of everything I did right here in this minute, in case you skipped ahead and didn't watch all the steps. Because there's not an official design out there for Bad Batch Echo as of recording this, so if you want to make your own, well, you're gonna have to either wait till the show comes out, or go off of one of the 3 designs that exist out there right now that I created one of. So, first things first, let's go over the detailing on the helmet. Again, 3 different grays. As you can see up there, it's lighter gray in the middle, which this is all shaved down. There's no fin right here at all. If you look at Commander Bly head, which is what I used, I completely shaved down the fin with a Dremel, and then I sculpted this part over it. If you're doing this at home, I don't think you need to sculpt that over it, because I'm not entirely sure that it's actually there. But going off of the concept art that was ditched like 10 years ago or whatever, that's how it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like a raised double fin. So that's what I did and everyone else did. I mean, there's some shots in the trailer where it looks like that, some where it doesn't, so I don't know. So you want to have the raised fin. The middle of it's going to be that lighter gray along with the cheek parts. Like Echo has usually the cheek parts right there. The fin and the lower jaw are going to be dark. Again, you can't really tell, but this is darker than the actual helmet. The actual helmet's going to be a little lighter, kind of in the in-between of both of them. And that same in-between is going to be used for the rest of the actual armor pieces. So it's all going to be that color except for the inside of the torso right there. That's going to be the same darker, along with the stripes on the knee pads and all the way down to the feet. The red lines on the arm do not go over this part or the elbow that I've seen, or the hand. So you just wanted the shoulder pad and the arm right there. And the back, this part is also going to be the darker material. If you're actually doing this, I'm pretty sure he has a Commander Gree backpack on. If you don't know what that is, look up picture of Commander gree from behind, you'll see what I mean. He has like a little like extended piece right here with a antenna coming out. I don't really see a way of me making that, so I can't find any files to print. I don't have the right software to make my own to print. So I'm just gonna leave it like this until I do. If I do have a way of doing that, I'll put that on there. On this side, again, one red stripe going down. He has a metal arm with a joint just like that, actually, if you look at the trailer. I'm pretty sure it's exactly like that. So that K2S arm works out pretty well. And then all you need is to just sculpt a little thingy down there for him to plug into the R2-D2 dick slot. So along with that, you have the bat. He definitely has a skull right there. That is 100% in my brain. It's either a skull or a handprint. I do not think it's the handprint. It would make sense if it was the handprint. I don't think it is. And again, the 99 symbol, completely subjective. I do not know if that's actually true or not. There's no way to tell that at this moment. He carries around one single pistol, so you only need one holster right there. He has the harness under his belt, which goes around. As you can see right here, he has the comma. This comma is supposed to be completely black, and there's like a big red line right here that you can see I actually painted in right there. It should be a little lighter red, kind of like the 5. I don't know why the 5's lighter than the rest of it, because I used the same amount of paint for all of it, but maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. You do not have to do the 5 or the heavy symbol. I just did that because I already know this is going to be inaccurate, and I feel like they should have added that. I do not think they added that to him at all. So if you're trying to make him accurate to the show, just paint it all the way black. Don't add that detailing. Yeah, and then just add some scratches here and there. You can really decide where those go. There's no way to tell how accurate you can be with that. You don't even need to add scratches. You know, his armor's actually technically new. So, but that should be actually everything. So let's do a little comparison here right now with the soon-to-be-done Commander Barakara. As you can see, they stand about the same height. They're on the same body, the Commander Bly body. This is actually, should be the exact same height as Commander Bly, considering this is Commander Bly. The only thing I'd say would be different is the fin, because I shaved that down and resculpted it to be 2, but I think it's pretty close. So if you want to scale it at all with anything, obviously I'm going to show you a comparison to the Bad Batch and the animated body in this video. But if you at home want to get your own in-home representation, just pull down your Commander Bly and then put him next to the figure you want to scale him with, okay? I mean, that shouldn't be too hard, unless you don't have Commander Bly and the other figures, and this is your first time with anything. In that case, watch the comparisons list right after this part. And by right after this part, I mean right now. As you can see, I have him here next to the Bad Batch. His red is a little bright for the rest of the Bad Batch. I actually didn't have the Bad Batch when I started making this. I don't actually remember if I did or not. But I don't think I did, so I didn't have a really red comparison. Even if I did, I think I'd just stay with that lighter red. Because I don't think the Bad Batch red is completely accurate. Oh, sorry. There he is next to the Bad Batch. He scales pretty well with them, I would say. He's the standard height of a clone. There he is next to Commander Cody and Captain Rex right there. And one last thing to compare him to, an animated clone. As you can see, he stands a little shorter than the animated clone, of course. That's because the animated clone stands just a little bit tall, but, you know, Echo, that's okay. I mean, I've never had a problem with the animated clones being a little taller. You know, it's all in the helmet. I'm pretty sure the body scales pretty well with them. Like you can see over here, like my custom Jesse stands taller than the rest of my, even the animated clone. So, I mean, I'm pretty okay with it. I don't really care about that too much, as long as it's the character. But if you do, the other two Echo Customs I talked about earlier on the animated clone body, so you can actually do that with the animated clone as well. I mean, there's no reason you can't. The only thing I'd see holding you back is the arm articulation, because I cut this off at the joint, where his metal arm is. So you'll actually have to Dremel the piece of arm right there off, since the animated clone's joint is at the elbow. And there's no swivel up there. So it might be easier for you to just do it on the Commander Bly body mold, and it'll be more accurate, more screen accurate in quotation marks, to if he would appear in a movie maybe. But I don't have a problem with my stuff looking animated. Actually, I kind of prefer the look. Don't tell anyone, but I prefer the look. So without further ado and without further rambling, this has been a video. If you like the video, go ahead, press the subscribe button if you would. Press the like button, most definitely. You don't have to subscribe. I do post other kind of custom content on here, so if you want to go check that out, you can. I also just recently did a comparison with my two Commander Wolves right there, so go check that out if you want. And if you're into none of that and you're just watching this because it was a Bad Batch Echo video, maybe you want to go check out my gaming content then. Not just my gaming content. I'm a part of a group channel called MLGU. Go check that out. There's a link in the, not in the description, on my homepage, on my channel listing, on my about page. Just go check that out. If you want to get in contact with me at all, just go to my Instagram or contact me through my email on my about page. Without further ado, goodbye.